Hello, I am Test Drive and welcome to episode 8 of Forza Motorsport 2. Where in this episode, I'm going to give the maybe problematic race series a go. So this is the heavyweight open. It's open to cars for over 3,850 pounds. And that's the only thing that describes it. I thought I pressed that button. But our problem is that we were racing against a Ferrari 612, and I don't have any money for any kind of fat-ass car that's going to just be like as fast as a Ferrari 612. So here's my plan. Thanks to a viewer, GT Effect, I realized that the Acura RL A-Spec is 3,969 pounds. And it's all-wheel drive. So there is a slight chance that I can upgrade this car enough to beat the Ferrari. This may fail. Who really knows? I may have to, I may slightly soft lock myself and have to grind to get more money somehow. But we're gonna give it a try. And I think that this red is the color I want to buy. So luckily it's only 14,500. We have 27,000 credits to do something to make this car fast. I'm guessing it has Mugen parts? Mugen? What the hell? I had no clue that this car had a Mugen. Huh. So first off, we're going to definitely upgrade tires. We're going to go with sport tires because they're fairly cheap. We're going to go with some Pirellis. Go with those. I'm not going to worry about anything else with that. I can remove a little bit of weight. Wow, that removes a lot. I like how that's the instant thing I go for too. So this doesn't change anything. We'll get good brakes and good suspension. So luckily these don't actually. Can I put any stupid engines in this car? No, I cannot. But I can put a turbo in it. 425 horsepower. B664. And then camshaft is the next best. A747. And now I have no money. Oh, I can make it a little faster. So good news is that we're in the same class area as the... Actually, I might be able to do something more. Hold on. Oh, 500. 500. 700. 700. That looks like it might be all that we can do. Well, here. I can do this. Because I know it'll still be over the thing. I don't know why I'm using all my money anyways. I might actually end up selling this car after this episode, but it's comparable class-wise, luckily. So our current car is eligible. We're going to get a decent amount of money back, which is good, because I need to buy another car for... Actually, what car do I win from this? Oh, the '07 GT500, okay. So let's just do it. I don't remember what I did this event series in with my original Let's Play. I really don't. It was probably like a Ferrari 612 or something. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm actually higher class-wise, but it put me in second for whatever reason. I'm just hoping that this car has enough grip to outgrip those cars, because I don't have the acceleration advantage because it's all-wheel drive. Oh, maybe. It didn't really spin the tires at all. Oh god, the turbo boost. The turbo lag. Ferrari. God, this is such a stupid car to use for this. I'm racing in an Acura RL versus Ferrari 612s. Or a Ferrari 612. Like, what the hell? Why does this car even exist in this game? Why did this car never exist outside of this game? That was a better question. Like, I wonder why they didn't keep this car in for, like... Oh, geez. Slidey. I wonder why they didn't keep this car in for Forza 3 or 4. Seems kind of strange. Also, it looks like... I don't know if the boost gauge actually lines up with the turbo lag that this car is making. Because it seems like the turbo lag comes in at like 4,500. And, oh Jesus, Ferrari's so fast. But the turbo, the boost gauge is always at like full fucking beans. So I don't know. Yes, thank you. I'll thank you after I win this, because this Ferrari is giving me a run for my money. But I'm one lap down and I'm in first place, so I'm going to take that as a win in its own. And if we have any races that require any more speed, well, I guess I could go out and upgrade the engine more, because I will have more money. Even though, like I said, I need that money to buy cars for the upcoming episodes. Oh, jeez. I can definitely make this car at least a little faster in a straight line if it needs to be. Because I'm remembering Sunset Peninsula. I'm not sure if I'm remembering that from Forza 1 or this game. But I'm remembering it was something with heavy cars. I think it was Forza 1, but I can't be for sure. Or no. I'm stupid. This is Proving Grounds. This is not going to be Sunset Peninsula. It's only going to be test tracks. Okay. And I really think going with the good suspension was a good idea. The tires are iffy for sure, but the suspension is keeping my pants up, which I appreciate. This fucking car. Alright, thumbnail time. I'm gonna do a straight on shot. I'm trying to get as centered as possible. Ah, shit. Even though it doesn't really matter because I'm going to put it in Photoshop anyways. Alright. Thumbnail achieved. Oh. This is the silliest car I could have possibly used for this event, I'm pretty sure. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do anyways, so I'll take it. Oh, this is going to be a long boy episode too. This fucking race is going to be hella long. This and the other races. I think there's only... Well, there might be 4 races. I'm not sure. I'm just glad that we're going to be winning like 6 grand off of these. Actually, I don't know. It might be 5 something. Because they start out as 4 and then the difficulty bonus will put it at probably at least 5,500 if I had to guess. And then the car rarity is probably fairly low. Even though I don't think the Acura RL was sold in Europe. And I'm based in Europe in this game. I don't think it's going to really count it as a rare car in the slightest. I was actually about to use this car for the all-wheel drive shootout too. But then it was mentioned like, hey, this car is fucking fat. Use it for the fat car race. It actually looks cool too. I would buy one of these in real life. Because I can guarantee they're probably like good daily drivers at least. I would imagine they're fairly reliable being that they're a Honda. And they have all-wheel drive and they're basically a luxury car. I can dig it. If I ever wanted to sell my Lexus LS400 and get another almost halfway interesting daily, I'd consider one of these. Although I have also considered the Acura CL 3.2 with a 6-speed, but those are impossible to find, so good luck with that. Although one car you can, well, I don't know how much you can actually find them, but one car that would also be fairly interesting that's an Acura is the mid-2000s TLs, TL Type S with a 6-speed manual. One of my coworkers when I worked at the classic car dealership had one of those, and that car was neat because they're not really slow cars because they have a decent powered V6. And they also have a 6-speed manual, and they're also a sedan. So it's like triple fucking cool right there. I think they only came in front-wheel drive, but you know, that's a small price to pay for having a 6-speed manual sedan in the mid-2000s. Because like there was that, the Cadillac CTS-V sedan, the first-gen CTS-V, and maybe the Nissan Maxima, but I can't recall if the Maxima in that generation would have came with a 6-speed. Because I know the earlier ones did, like the O2s. But I don't think like the 04, 05s or so had anything like that. Had a 6-speed. This car gets really slippery around corners in first gear, and also second gear. Specifically the very sharp corners. I almost said it again directly after that too. I mixed turns and corners, and almost did it twice. I am very good at Englishing, in case you did not realize. God, I wish I wasn't so fucking tired. Because I got a good probably 4.5 hours of sleep last night. I've been averaging maybe 6 to 7. Alright, give me that fat change. Oh hey, the car's a little dirty. How much am I gonna get? 5,900. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right under 6 grand. We are also level 12. My car is almost level 1. There are new Nissan Silvia. New Silvia production models. New. I like how the AI also crashed my car instantly after gaining control of it. That's when you know a car is built well, as if the AI crashes as soon as the race ends. And so we have 6,100 credits. I don't think I'm going to need to upgrade this car anymore. I think no matter how long the straightaways are that the Ferrari might catch up to me on, I'll have the advantage in the corner still. Oddly enough, an Acura has the advantage in the corners over a Ferrari. Bet you don't hear that very often. So the Vanquish, the Bentley Continental GT, Audi RS6. I see a Charger back there. Also forgot like the 06 Charger SRT was in this game. I think it's also in Forza 3 and 4. Don't remember though. It's been so long since I've played either of those games. God, when I eventually get around to playing through Forza 3 and 4, shit's gonna be lit. Because there are so many weird cars in Forza 3 and 4. But, you know, I have to get through this game first. Although, luckily this game isn't bad. Like, Forza 3 and 4 are stupid long. Both of them have so many events. And Forza 3 even has endurance races still. So, like, this game is basically cake compared to those two. And then even like Forza 5 and 6 and 7 are... I know Forza 7 you can obviously make a lot longer than any other Forza game because you can do long races and have each race from the very beginning of the game last at least an hour long. That's always fun. I usually stick with the long because there's like normal race length, long, and extra long. Normal is like 8 minutes a race or 7 minutes a race, I think. Long is about 20 minutes per race, and extra long is an hour or so per race. So the middle one, the long is like my sweet spot. Because I like doing longer races. But I also like progressing through things. Like, if I had the game complete and whatever, I was just dicking around playing, you know, random races with random cars. Sure, I'd go with the extra long races, because why not? But, yeah, I like progression too much. Because I still haven't beat Forza 7 completely. I haven't even gotten to the end of the final set of championships. Because I know more championships are unlocked after that, too. After you actually get to the end and get the points for the thing. I was actually playing through it on stream not too long ago, and I did like 4 races in an event. And I was like, wow, it's been a long time, and I'm also using a wheel, and I'm also tired, and I also have to work in the next, 8 hours or something. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. So I have to finish that up at some point. You can bet your ass I'll stream it too. Hello, Denny. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Forza Motorsport Tau. Dos. That too. 2. Haha, that too. Speaking of games, I also need to record more PGR2. I've been very neglectful of PGR2 since I started streaming. Because one of those things, like, I kind of had a system set up with how I was recording it, even though the system sucks. But I could just record it with OBS and make everything easier, depending on if OBS actually wants to recognize all of my equipment that I have, because it had a hard time with my Elgato and also my webcam today. It was not wanting to show either one of them. And the webcam I only got to work on like 1 resolution. And the Elgato, I don't know how I got it to work, but I did. But I could record it with OBS instead of... Because I was trying to record it with the... I was trying to record my webcam with the Logitech program. Or I could just record it with the game capture, actually. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. I can just plug my webcam straight into game capture and record it through that. Words. What was I saying? I was saying that... oh yeah, the webcam software that Logitech gives you for your webcam. For some reason, whenever I'd use my microphone for it, my Blue Yeti, it would make it super out of sync, and I always had to fix the sync whenever I would get in editing, which was always annoying, because that's like an extra step that I wouldn't normally need to do. Because I was like, wow, I'll just record this with this, and it'll make it super easy because, you know, I won't have to try and record with Audacity as well. Hey, thank you for the 1 bit, Denny. I appreciate it. 1 whole triangle is some... That was Rafflegator that was saying that. He was like, thanks for 100 fucking triangles. That was the thing he kept saying, because I was watching a stream last night. And that's why I got 4.5 hours of sleep last night, because I got distracted with the stream. Yeah, I'm good at this. By the way, I'm good at this whole existing thing. Also, to you people watching on YouTube, if you haven't followed my stream yet, what are you doing? Car's trying to get dirty, by the way. Dirt. But yeah, you should follow me on Twitch. Link in the description below, because I stream stuff like this and Burnout and other stuff on there. And you're missing out, because there's a lot of stuff that you also don't see on YouTube. So yes, follow me. Hey! You actually kind of fucking tricked me there real quick, or for a second. I thought it was actually like 5k, like 5,000. I still appreciate it though. Thank you for the 5 bits, GT effect. Yeah. Acura level 1 reward. Acura Infinity, Lexus, and Scion. I get it because it's all the Americanized versions of Japanese brands. But yeah, you got me there for a second, not gonna lie. Yeah, juked me. Oh, it's only 3 races, okay. Where to? Next race. Final race. Final race. Alright, let's get going on our final race of this series. I hate that there's a drag strip here, but you can't use it in this game. Because it's like, they had the drag strip in Forza 1, and you can see the numbers and shit there still, and you can see the Christmas tree down at the end of the track straight ahead. But they took it out after Forza 1. Thank you for the host, Cameron. I appreciate it. But they took out the function of actually racing down the drag strip after Forza 1, and then re-added it back into Forza 3? I can't remember if it was Forza 3 or 4 that had the first actual drag racing events. I think it was Forza 3. But I don't know why they took it out for this game, but they still had the track in here. I feel like that's kind of strange. Also, this race is going mildly awful so far. I've already wrecked my car a little bit. I have a yellow bumper. I'm just imagining how silly it would be if, like, the actual body parts of the cars turned, like, yellow or red based on how damaged they were. Instead of just saying the same color as the car. Ah, Ferrari! Get the hell out of here. I don't like this fucking layout of this track, by the way. I don't like this. I don't like that section there, honestly. That is, like, the worst section of this entire track. And I think that's why I hated the full version on Forza 1, because, you know, it was the only version on Forza 1. So you're always stuck going around the exact same things, no matter what. But I do like the other little like sectioned areas. I'm gonna need to get a drink after this, I think. My throat is kind of unhappy. Good thing I'm in the last race. Also, I'm curious of something real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna just put this like right about... I'll put it right there. I'm watching my CPU usage because like I've been having issues with my CPU overloading on various games and whatnot. And I don't know why. And I think I tweaked something in the BIOS of my computer that might have actually helped. Because like there's an Intel Turbo Boost thing, or Turbo something or other, that was disabled, so I enabled that. And I also said to give it like 40% extra boost or something. I don't know exactly what I did, but I couldn't actually change the like the CPU frequency at all, like just by actually changing it. I don't like this section at all. This is a stupid section. Oh god. I don't know. Because currently we're at like 58% CPU, and like there were times when it was way past that. Although that was maybe streaming PC games, but I don't know. Computers are weird. I want to build a new one. Sometime in the future. Maybe whenever the new Ryzen processors come out, I'm going to attempt to build like a super duper like fucking future-proofed PC. That's the plan, at least. That's what I hope I can do. I mean, I know I can do it, and I know I'll probably have the money, but I'm not 100% sure of the money situation, so who knows? Because if I try and stream a PC game, it just overdoes my computer. Like, it fucking kills my computer completely. And I want to be able to stream PC games and also play them, because there are certain games that just don't run very well still on my computer, even with a GTX 1080, because my CPU is old. It's like a good 6 years old, I think. But it's oddly enough better than the well, I've had better luck with this than the Ryzen processor I have in my other computer that I built like 2 years ago, maybe. I don't remember actually when I built that. It was shortly after the first gen Ryzen CPUs came out. Fuck this section, I hate it. Every single time I've taken that turn wrong. These turns are all stupid. I hate them. Yeah, I want to do like silly streams and recordings and stuff of silly games that otherwise don't run too well. Or don't run at all. Some games just kind of lock up after a few minutes of playing. So that's cool. I always forget that this is not a sharp turn either. I'm used to that being a sharp turn there. Like, the computer's actually it's not doing half bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. If only my car was light and agile, yeah. But that would defeat the purpose of using it in what I'm using it in right now. Huh. Big thonk. Anyways, I won. So we won. And I got a Shelby GT500. Oh boy. I got a fat-ass Mustang. No, it's 200 credits, which is disappointing. Almost level 13. We are to level 2. Car level. These upgrades are available on cars made by Acura. Is that on transmission and driveline? Interesting. I finished first in the heavyweight open. Don't mind me, just picking my nose. Because it fucking itched and burned right inside my nose somewhere. And I got the 2007 Shelby GT500, and I got a 6,000 credit bonus for finishing the heavyweight runoff, or whatever it's called. And there's my fat-ass Mustang. I can't believe this car weighs 3,900 pounds. Because, like, I'm pretty sure the normal Mustangs, like the V6 and GTs, do not weigh anything near that. But whatever. Doesn't really matter to me. So anyways, that will conclude this episode of Forza Motorsport 2, where it does look like I'm actually going to be able to do all of the events without progressing on to another part of the career to try and get money, which will be pretty cool. So we'll do the all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive shootouts here in the next couple episodes. So thank you all so much for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one.